Hello, this is Broyar, and welcome back to another episode of our Let's Play for Football Manager 2022 as we continue our Journeyman Glory Hunter run in the Spanish First Division with Barcelona. We are coming to the end of our first full season with Barcelona, and we do still have something to play for. Let's get into the episode. All right, here we are. As you can see, there are a lot of green dots on this. There is one red dot, but that one doesn't really matter. We'll get to that here in just a second. But yeah, we last game you guys saw, I think, was the Espanyol game, 3-0. We then went out and beat Chelsea away from home, 2-1 in the first leg of the Champions Cup first knockout round with a pair of goals from Fati. We then up against Sevilla in the league. Got a 5-1 victory here with a pair of goals from Delight, a goal from Fati, a goal from Illich, and a goal from Rapun. As you can see, we did beat Legan, sure, this team in the second leg. We already were up 3-0. We beat them 3-1 in the second leg with a goal from Kumbala, a goal from Kokolis, and a goal from Garcia. So obviously we got out of that one, which got us to the game that we have today. We then up against Villarreal with 3 goals from Baldwin and a pair of goals from Xenopolis, who, by the way, we have renewed his loan contract for another year because he is actually developing into a pretty good player. Now, we could, potentially buy him, but they want like over 100 million euros for him, and he might be worth it. Probably more than we want to spend, though. So he's going to be a good player, though. We're going to have him for another year, and that's going to be good. We then up against Badajoz, something like that. Depending on if the J's like an H. We got a goal from Delight, a goal from Fati, a goal from Rapun, a goal from Carrasco, and a goal from Ferreira. So goals all around in this one. And then there was a second leg against Chelsea. As you can see, we did lose this one by a goal, but then we won in penalty shootout. We did get the goal from Fati and a goal from Ferreira. And of course, we got the penalty, like I said. So we did get past Chelsea, which, that feels pretty good. Chelsea's going to be a good team, obviously. Let's see, where do they end the English league? They're second, so they're obviously a pretty good team, although Man United is heads and tails above them at the moment. Still, good win. We ended up against Granada here. Got 3 goals here, one from Castro, one from Baldwin, and one from Garcia. We beat Almeria 6-0 with a goal from Delight, a pair of goals from Fati, a pair of goals from Ferreira, and a goal from Garcia. And then we had our Champions Cup double header against Zebra. And as you can see, we whooped up on Zebra 6-2 in the away from home leg. 6-2, 5 goals from Fati and a goal from Ferreira. Yeah, that is insane. We got 4-0 against Alaves here with another hat trick from Fati and a goal from Illich. Fati is scoring goals just because he can. And then we went out and beat them 3-2 in the home leg. I don't even think Fati played in this game, did he? No, he didn't. We got pair of goals from Baldwin and a goal from Tosley in this game. And, of course, we got past them. So we're going to be in the semifinal first leg against PSG coming up here in a bit. If we get to the final, I might show that one in, even though it doesn't really matter for us. But today is our at a neutral site game against Atletico Madrid, who, at the moment, is obviously still in first place. Even though we have not lost a single game in the league this entire time, except for the one, of course, against Atletico Madrid, they haven't skipped a beat either. They're doing just as good as they did before. But I would say overall we have a little bit of a leg up on them. We beat them 6-1 in the 4th game of the season, 6-1, and that was a home game. Away from home, we only lost by 1 goal. So I think at a neutral site, we might have a little bit of an advantage. Not by much, but a little bit of an advantage. The only problem we do have is that I believe, is he still away from the team? Yeah, okay, Rapun is coming back from injury today. In fact, I actually think he will be able to play today, but we've got to be very careful with him. It's worth playing him because this game is so important. This is one of the things we've got to check off the list. But I definitely wanted to acknowledge that he is coming back from injury. We haven't had him for a couple weeks now, actually. Pretty big injury for him. We'll see what we can do today. As I said, the only other transfer I talked about was the fact, that's nothing here. There's a few guys leaving at the end of their contracts. Some of the guys that are 30 plus, nothing crazy there. But we do have, like I said, what's his name? Xenopolis staying around for another year, which is going to be pretty awesome. All right, let's get into the team for today. Here is the team we're bringing. Again, we got Rapun coming into the team, although we do have Baldwin ready to come in if we need him. I'm hoping Rapun can come back and do some good stuff. It says he can play 75 minutes. That's almost a full game. We're going to try. We got Donnarumma in goal, Tasley on the left, Castro on the right, Oliveris and Delight in the central defender roles, Kukulis ahead of them in the roaming playmaker role, Illich and Carrasco aside from them, ahead of him, I should say. Garcia as the shadow striker, and Fati and Rapun as our advanced forwards. As you can see, we've got a lot of people that are starting to really gel together, work really, really well together. So we're going to see if that can give us the leg up that we need here today. If we get this today, this will save a massive, this would be a massive step towards saving a disappointing season. That's what I'm trying to say. We have such a good season, such an incredibly good season, but it could still be disappointing if we don't get this today. Let's get in here, guys. We'll just do that, and let's go. After this game, we're going to skip the game in the middle, and we're going to play the, I think it's the Real Madrid game. They're currently ranked 3rd. Let's get this game first. This is the important one. This is for all the marbles. Well, in the cup, what are the odds? I have been sitting here for the last hour and a half, 2 hours, just kind of doing nothing. Kind of looking at some stuff online before I got ready to record. Not a single yawn the entire time. But as soon as I start recording, yawns coming out all over the place. It's probably the lights. I wonder if the lights are making me yawn. I don't know. I apologize. All right, here we go, guys. Come on. Early highlight here for us. Tasley with the ball on the far left-hand side. He's going to get deep against the line. Oh, the goalkeeper's able to pick that one up. Good stuff from the goalkeeper, unfortunately. But we are able to pick this one back up. Highlight is for the moment continuing. Carrasco with the ball. Gets it up to Rapun. Rapun back to Castro. Castro turns around. Gets it back to Kukulis. Defense is in our face. Castro over to Carrasco. Carrasco's going to get a little bit of space here, maybe. Nope, he's going to get slowed up. Castro back with the ball. Gets it across to Tasley. Not a good pass, unfortunately. Oliveris able to pick that one up. Gets it back up to Tasley, though. Back to Oliveris. There's Illich with the ball. Gets it up to Garcia. Garcia gets it over to Castro. Castro on the right-hand side. He's got a little bit of space. He's going to get it inside to nobody. Nobody's there. Oh, no, Kukulis. I didn't think Kukulis was going to be able to get that one. He actually got a better shot off than I thought he was going to. Unfortunately, it did not go in. But not terrible. All right, here's a highlight for Atletico Madrid. Come on, guys. And there's Powell, former player Powell. Good save by our goalkeeper, though. It is going to be a corner kick for Madrid here, I should say. Comes. Oh, it's going to be... Okay, I thought it was going to go out of bounds. Not quite. But that is the end of that highlight. So far, it looks like Madrid is looking a little bit better than we are at the moment. But still early in this game. Now we're starting to get some shots. There's Castro over to Carrasco. Back to Castro. Castro trying to get past his man. He's getting across to, unfortunately, nobody's there. Kukulis with the ball. Back over to Castro. Castro has to pull it all the way back to Delight. Kukulis now with the ball. Back up to Carrasco. Castro gets it up to Garcia. Yes! Oh, I didn't know if that was going to go in or not. It looked mostly good, but I was like, I'm not sure. There we go. Our Shadow Striker doing some Shadow Striker stuff. Coming out of the shadows to strike, I guess. I'm sorry. No, that was good. That was really good. And the fact that he didn't just boot it as hard as he could, he lofted it. That was a pretty heads-up play. A breezy 46 degrees Fahrenheit in April. Is it cold in April in Europe? Maybe so. What am I saying? I think we still get snow where I live in April, so that's still pretty normal, I suppose. Oh, I thought we were going to get that one out of there. It bounced just the right way, and it went in. All right. Come on, guys. A little bit of luck on that one, but just because of the way it bounced off the top post, it did. Yeah, I mean, man, it could have gone. I guess it easily could have either gone completely in with no hitting the rim at all, or the top bar at all, or it could have just bounced all the way out. So I guess either way you look at it, it was a good shot. This should be it for... I'm not sure why we're getting a highlight this late. Oh, there's a miss by Madrid. Fighting with the ball. Oh, he's not able to get past the goalkeeper. That was our opportunity to go up right before halftime, and we kind of needed that. This is... I think we were actually really evenly matched against Madrid. I mean, we feel like we're just really neck and neck with them. They get a go, we get a go, they get a go. Other than that very first game of the season, or that first game that we played with them of the season, I should say. I mean, even that 3-2 loss, we were close. I mean, if I had to give the edge anywhere, I think we have a slight edge. Does that mean we're going to win today? Maybe not. You know, it could go both ways, but I think overall we have a slight edge. Corner kick coming in from Madrid. Good corner kick. And like I said, even though I think we are the better team and I think we have the slight edge, there's a good chance they beat us today. I mean, we're seeing it right now, you know. All right, Illich over to Garcia. Not able to get that one, unfortunately. Come on, guys. We got to get something back here. Delight. I'm not sure what he was doing there. That was a huge miss from Delight. All right, we are 60 minutes in. We got to do something to change something up here. Castro's getting kind of tired. Kuklis is on a yellow card. I'll probably get him out of here if we have anybody who can come in for him. I'm going to bring Delight up. And bring Kumbala into this DCR spot. All right, we got to do something to change something here. Fate's not playing super well. Illich getting kind of tired. You know, I'm going to bring Illich out. We're going to bring Znopoulos in. I think he's got the ability to do something here. We're also going to get stuck in. I need to shake things up here. If we get a red card out of it, I mean, at least we tried, right? There's Rapun with the ball. Garcia now over to Rapun. Rapun gets it up to Znopoulos is there. Znopoulos. Oh, he made that look way too easy. Told you, this guy's pretty good. This guy has turned out to be really good. Maybe I should have gone for the 100+ million buyout for him. I don't think it's so, but he's going to be a really good player going forward, I think. All right, that's it. We're drawn up. Can we do something here in the second half here, or the the last half here? The last part of the half. Goodness, I can't talk all of a sudden, guys. I'm sorry. I should have just I should have collected myself better or something. I'm having trouble talking. Fati is having a really rough time. We're going to bring you out of there. We'll bring Baldwin in just to give us a little bit of spark here. Hopefully it's enough to get us something. We're going to get a corner kick here. Come on, Garcia. Kumbala. Yes! He did what we needed to do. Oh, I'm so glad I brought him into that spot. He's such a good person for that exact situation. He is by far our best guy that with heading ability. I mean, Delight is good. Delight's good. Kumbala's just a little bit better. All right, do we change anything here? Do I take off the get stuck in? We don't have any red cards or anything like that. Or yellow cards, I should say. So we're less likely to get a red card. We could get straight up red card, to be fair. Honestly, I'm probably okay with it. We did get one yellow card on Delight now. Donnarumma. Come on, guys. We've only got a minute left in this game. Can we get this? We need this. Save this season. Oh, no, not like this, guys. If it goes to penalties, I'm not so sure about it. Oh, what a save. But it's going to be a corner kick, though. Game is not over yet. 20 seconds left. Come on. Clear this one out. There we go. Oliveras. I mean, it's okay. I mean, we didn't pick that one back up, but still pushing it back out. Come on, guys. Ref, blow your whistle. Okay, not yet, but... Oh, was that offsides? Okay, that should be it. That should be it. We got one, guys. We saved something for this season. Spanish Cup done. We actually had a pretty easy run. I'm glad we played Madrid in the final because they are obviously the other best team in the league. And it would have felt like kind of a cheap, cup run if we hadn't played somebody good. But the rest of our run was nobodies. A whole bunch of nobodies, which is fine with me. I've had enough cup runs where it was basically everybody that we had to play. I'll take one that was a bunch of nobodies and then play the second best team or potentially best, whichever way you look at it, a best team in the league. I'm okay with that. Well, there we go, guys. There we go. That is one down. Now we got to win the league, which is theoretically not impossible this season even, but extremely unlikely with the way Madrid's been playing. Apparently, I am now world renowned. Cool. All right. Well, there you go. I'm going to put a quick skip in the video. We'll come right back after the Bilbao game, and we'll show the Real Madrid game because, again, they're ranked third. Should be a little bit better game, hopefully. All right, we're back. And why is it that when we get Madrid to slip up, they drew this game against Espanyol, why is it when we get them to slip up, we slip up too? Why? We literally are matching them like shot for shot or vice versa, however you look at it. Oh, it's so depressing. I probably over-rotated squad in this game. I mean, it was 10th ranked, Atletico Bilbao, and we did beat them 3-0 last time we played them. So it was a home game last time. This one was a away game. It's going to be a little bit tougher. And we still have good players. It's just I needed to give some guys some rest after the Madrid game, and because it was only 3 days before, and I knew the Real Madrid game was going to be tougher, so I probably over-rotated, and we just couldn't get a goal. Now, we did get a little bit FM'd here. Maybe not quite as harshly as some of these games up at the top, but we definitely played better than them. We just couldn't get a goal for some reason. It just wasn't happening. So it's unfortunate. We got to get it's more unfortunate that Atletico Madrid slipped up and we couldn't capitalize. That's the most important, the more frustrating part. But it is what it is. Let's go for our game against Real Madrid. This is gonna be a tough game. We've got to bring everything we've got today if we're gonna get back onto some sort of course. And hope, again, still that Atletico Madrid finds a way to slip up some way, somehow. But here's the team we got. Donnarumma in goal, Tasley on the left, Castro on the right, Oliveras and Delight in the middle, Kukulis, Illich, and Carrasco as our midfield normal, Garcia, Fati, and instead of Rapun, we're going to bring Baldwin in, who actually, as of right now, is our best rated striker, which is insane to think about. This guy has developed really, really well this season. He's in a really, really good place. So this is definitely not a downgrade to bring Baldwin over Rapun. And I'm actually not going to take this change because I do want Baldwin in there. So we'll just take the opposition instructions and leave everything else the same. Let's get into this game and see if we can get... We got to get a result. We've got to do what we can do because we can't have another situation where Atletico Madrid slips up and we don't capitalize. So we've got to play our game. We've got to do our best day in and day out, and I just can't believe we didn't capitalize on that last game. That would have been such a major deal, but just wasn't meant to be. All right, let's go. Let's get in here. I can't believe it. Oh, that's so frustrating. All right, early highlight here for Real Madrid. Thankfully, that did not result in a goal. Oh, by the way, I did not show you guys. Can I show it from here? Yes. We are, well, I am, in the Hall of Fame. 19th place team in the Hall of Fame. 22-10 on the points. So not by a lot, but we got our foot in the door and we still got a lot of stuff ahead of us. So not too bad. I thought that was kind of cool. But anyway, let's get back to this. I just want to show that before I forgot. Knowing me, I would have forgotten. All right, finally getting another highlight here. Looks like it's going to be, well, start off as a highlight for Madrid. Thankfully, back to us now. Carrasco with the ball. Back to Delight. Delight over to Oliveras. Oliveras gets to Garcia. Garcia over to Carrasco. Illich with the ball. He's gonna try to do it all himself. And he does it all himself. Oh, Illich. Good stuff, my friend. Good stuff. Keep it up. Why couldn't we had that goal in the last game? All right, another highlight right away. Tasley with the ball. He's going to duck out to this left-hand side. Not sure what he was doing, if that was a miss or if he thought Fatty was going to break on that more than he did. Oliveira's now back with it. Kukulis up to Illich. Illich gets it to Baldwin. Gets the ball. Come on, buddy. Oh, Baldwin. Oh, my goodness. Baldwin and Rapoon next year as our striker pair. They are going to be unstoppable, I think. And I can't remember. Is Fatty one of the ones that we are losing? I know we're losing a lot of our 35-plus-year-olds, but I think Fati is sticking around potentially. But I can't expect him to play at a high level for that much longer. I mean, he's got to run out of steam at some point. Baldwin is a great replacement for him, and possibly even better than him at some point. All right, looks like we're not getting anything else before halftime, but that's okay. 2-0 going into halftime. I will take that all day, every day. Yeah, I'm happy. Let's go ahead and get this taken care of, guys. Second half here. Let's get a win here. Now, Atletico Madrid is playing Real San Sebastian. It's a team that could show up, could also flop. We'll never know. We'll see, I guess, after this game, but you never know what could happen. Excuse me. I thought I was good on the yawns, but nope. Apparently they sneak up on you. Honestly, the team's playing pretty well other than Garcia. I'm going to hold off on a substitute here. We're going to see who gets tired first. Play this one out. And it's not like Garcia's like, we know he's a good player. He's just having a bad day. Ooh, Fati, looks like he might have gotten a little bit of a ding here. That is okay. We got somebody that can come in. I'm actually not going to bring Rapun in. We want to rest Rapun a little bit. We're going to bring Ferreira in here. I think that's going to be okay. Come on, guys. Keep it up a little bit more here. All right. We got a couple more guys getting a little more tired. Let's bring Illich out. We know we're going to need him for a bit longer. And do we have anybody for Tasley or Castro? I don't think so. Oh, we do. Crescentini. That'll work. We'll just play that out. Just give some guys some rest here. A little bit of rest. Not a much. Not a lot, but something here. Oh, another highlight here right at the end of the game. Carrasco with the ball over to Zanopoulos. Zanopoulos gets to Tasley. Tasley just bounces off the guy in front of him. Thankfully, he keeps it, though. Oliveira with the ball up to Tasley. Tasley gets to Garcia. Garcia to Baldwin. Baldwin gets... Oh, good move. Passes, man. Oh, man, if that had gone in. Oh, if that had gone in, that would have been like the goal of the season. Just because, not because it was like super flashy, but it was cool. That was cool. All right. Well, there we go, guys. We did what we had to do, right? I mean, we can only do what we can and hope for the best elsewhere. I mean, for the moment we're ahead, but that's just because Madrid hasn't played 2 games. We're a 99-point goal differential, guys. 99-point goal differential. That's a good defensive midfielder. It's actually a really potentially good defensive midfielder. How's he been playing at Burnley? Yeah. 7's in Premier League? Yeah. Huh. I mean, I have my money for next season because we already qualified for the Champions League. I mean, there's other places we need, but this would not be bad. Let me check the squad real quick. I know I'm going a little bit over on the time normally, but that's okay. We got Illich that can normally play back there, but I think is he one of the ones we're losing? No. We're losing Traore. We're losing Delight. That's a big one. And Kumbala. Oof. We're losing both our central defenders. We do need more central defenders for sure. We have to have those, right? But if we go back to our squad, Oliveira becomes one of those central defenders for sure. I think Kukulis, you can play back there, can't you? Can. Not as great, but he can. And what about if this Ben Wood guy can play central defense at all? That might tip me over. Now he can play midfielder though. So that's a positive, right? That's a pretty big. Honestly, I think we got to go for this guy. I think he's going to be worth it. What's the agent say? Yeah, I mean, not asking a ton of money for him, all things considered. So we're looking at the range to be about, I'll show you how I usually do this, just to try and maximize the money that we get. We'll say about 36 mil, probably kind of the middle ground here, but we're going to probably start at the 30 mark. And so what I'm going to do is I'm going to set this at 15. I'm going to say I'll give you a third of the total that I care about in monthly installments. And then if we actually show up and he shows up and plays 50 games, which means we used him, we're going to play the last little bit. That's usually what I go with. And they're going to bump it up to 67, which is way overpriced, obviously. So we'll bump it back down. We'll probably go 18 here. Go for a 36 mil, maximum or something like that. That would put me at, 12 mil on the 2/3, or the 1/3, I should say. And 6 mil, that's pretty good. They're going to bounce back. They're going to say 61 mil. I usually have to pay a little bit over the total that I might like. So we're going to go up to 45, which would be 22.5. And then 15. And then 7.5, right? So that puts it at 45. They're going to drop it down to 54. And now I should be able to sneak in. Actually, that's not bad. I can drop this down to, honestly, 48's not bad. Yeah, 48's pretty good. I'll pay a little bit over. I think it's gonna be worth it, honestly. And we're not paying a lot up front. And if we ends up not playing the 50 games, then we don't have to pay that part, right? That part goes away if for some reason he turns out to be a complete flop and we don't play him and we save ourselves 7.75 mil, and we only pay 40 mil for this player, which I think is well worth it. So that's kind of my thinking. Maybe I'm right, maybe I'm wrong, but it seems like it's been working for me so far. So just so you guys kind of see a little bit behind the curtain of how I do things. To each their own, though, right? Of course, Andrade would be an amazing player. We don't need another striker right now. We got another striker still available to us that's out on loan that we'll be getting back, and I think he's going to be a good, at least backup or something like that. We got a lot of good strikers, honestly. But yeah, I think that Ben Wood guy is going to be worth it. Now, watch me. No, there's no. I was going to say, watch me somehow win the league. If we win the league, then that's good. That's going to be a player for these guys to have for next season. All right, well, there we go, guys. Next game you guys are going to see will probably be... I might show you the Champions Cup final if we get there. I don't know if we will. Or I'll show the last two games. Or I'll show if we get back into first place, which most likely won't be the last two games anyway, right? So expect the last two games of the season, and we'll accept that we've done something good. Oh, you know what? Be right back. All right, here we go. Hitting the button on the new trophy. Boom. Spanish Cup 2036. It has been 2 years since our last checkbox on this list. We had 30, 31. We skipped 32. We got 33, 2 and 33 and 2 and 34. And then we again skipped 35, and now we're in 36. So, not doing too badly, I suppose. Still got quite a few things left to check off, though, right? I mean, we got the European Championship, which is not going to be easy. Oh, by the way, we play England again in the European Championship group that we got stuck in. It's like, what? Why do we have to keep playing England? So that's going to be pretty tough to get past, but we'll do the best we can. But there we go, guys. I do appreciate you guys watching. May God bless you, and I hope you join me again next time. Thank you, and goodbye. I wanted to give a special shout out to the following channel members. Thank you so much for supporting the channel.